up, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Mr. Evans, we got Graham on YouTube. How's it going? How's it going? Nice to be back here in the basement show. I mean, it's been a while. Put my background up. There we go. I am in my new apartment. I'm just kidding. Here's Johnny. Hello, Miss Jackie, Miss Cora. Nice to see everybody. Thank you all for tuning in on the Mr Knast Show. We can talk all this and my head off. My hair is a hot mess though, but that's okay. How's everyone been? Nice to see everyone. Took a little bit of a hiatus the last couple weeks, but we are back and we are in control. I'm actually going to slide my camera over for a second to show you off the fancy background I made now. If anyone can tell me what the background is. Gary, welcome back, Mr. Motherfuckers. Hey, we were live last night. You missed out on last night's show, sir. But we're going to play a little game. So I'm going to move my cursor, my picture to the left, make it really small. Can anyone tell me what this is from? So we're doing a little bit of movie trivia on my show, which is quite normal. We do that. But can anyone tell me what that background is from? You gotta think hard about it. Good guess, Mr. Evans. How about Cora? How about Jackie? How about Gary? Does anyone have a guess where that popped in for a hot minute last night? I was busy. All good, sir? We say life before the show. You know that. So I got one guess so far on where this is from. Does anyone else have a guess? Cora, Jackie, Gary, if you have a guess, feel free to put it. There's 6 people in chat. Someone ought to know where this is from. Miss AC, hello. Nice to see you. AC, do you have a guess? Miss Gwen to you. Hello, Irish. Not sure, agreeing with Troy. Okay. How about Miss AC? Miss Gwen, do you guys have a guess? No. I expect to guess out of everyone. I only have 2 guesses so far. Pulling up on the TV to see better. Okay. So that means she'll probably pop on the YouTube for a second, which is perfectly fine. Because we are live streaming on both. Which I will get to at the end of the night. Lost my signal. I'm here right now, just popping. Not right now, just popping. Okay. Can't hear anything while I'm at. That was me saying hi, Gwen. Gwen said she couldn't hear where she's at right now, so we're all just going to do hand gestures like Gwen. Make fun of her. You asked why you have subtitles. Not sure, is it a movie? It is from a movie, yes. Hi, Mom. Miss Levon chat. AZ's mom. I call her Mom. All family, it's okay. I can't believe nobody knows this background. I am kind of disappointed. Scarface, okay, that's a good guess. Okay, we got a guess from Miss AC. Yes, I got a football game on behind me, Troy. Yes. All right, well, if no one else is going to guess, I'm sure. I know Grim's saying he's just getting home. So I know he's probably having a hard time seeing what the graphic is. But for those who did take a guess, you are all incorrect. It is not Scarface. So if you remember the 89, the first Batman movie came out. This is Jack's apartment. Jack, Joker, whatever you want to call him. This is his apartment from Batman. I see it. Cool. Yeah, so if you ever watched the movie, and the scene where this is depicted from takes place, there is usually a woman standing right here. So let's pull me back up full screen. I'm Batman. Hey, you're Batman. I'm the Joker. It's all good, sir. So let me see if I can pull up the picture that it is a reference to. That's cute. Thank you, Jack. Let's see. Um, Tonight we have the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. There's Catwoman. I'm not gonna be able to find this to my one, but it's okay. Oh, you're that woman. Hey, Doris, nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in tonight. Always a pleasure to see you, sir. Hope all is well. And if you're talking about Selena Kyle, then no. Women quit long fucking day. It happens, sir. Cowboys and Redskins play on Sunday. That is correct. My Eagles play on Sunday at 1. I will miss the game because that is my first day back to work. How's my vacation? It's doing good. Been nice and relaxing. But yeah, it's been pretty good. Doris says all is complicated. All is complicated. When is it not complicated with you, sir? Just kidding, sir. It's all done out of love. They play at 4:25 on Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. Are you ready to go back to work, man? Yes and no. It's nice to be off, but it also is nice to go back to work as well. Get back in a normal routine. So, I mean, that is her. AC sent me a picture and she is right. So, let me pull this. I was hoping to go to the Plaza game tonight, but obviously we did not go. Wait, we're supposed to love each other? I mean, I would hope so. I consider you family, Doris. Are you ready for work, Mr. Krabs? I don't know. Good question. I'll find out when I ask. How are you liking this weather? Finally fall? It is finally fall, and it is my favorite time of year. So if anyone wants to see, Miss AC was nice enough to send me this picture. This is who is missing from that picture. She is Jack's girlfriend in the movie, Grissom's daughter. So, I mean, that is what is missing from that picture. So, like I said, you plug her in the middle of that, and then everyone should have known what it was. So, thank you, AC, for sending that. But no, I mean, it's just been a very laid back time off. I mean, I get some stuff done around the house, hang out, recoup, think some stuff over. I mean, this week I would say, go according to plan, but that is okay. But I know what Grim's saying about was a long day. Yep, good luck on that. Good luck this weekend with that chore. That's all you had mentioned it last week in chat. I hope all goes well for you, sir. But I know, let's see if I can find a way to pull this up. Like that shirt, thank you. Custom made. Orange Customs and Unhinged Ravens. They do amazing work. I had made this for my trip this past June. The zip code for Astoria, Oregon, where movie magic happens. I can thank the Grimps for that. So let's see. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Evans. That is where I was going before I started reading comments. Grim had shared with the news with me before I started the show. R.I.P. to Ace Bartland, the founding guitarist for the band Kiss. Everyone loved Kiss back in the day. He was diagnosed to be put on life support earlier today because of a brain bleed. Tongue twister. Then, not too long ago, recently, he had said to pass away. A lot of good people are passing away this year. And if you know your 70s and 80s music, then you know where Ace is from. It's a sad, sad day in the music industry. So, yes, R.I.P. Ace. Darth leaving so quick. Full screen. Darth, thanks for stopping in, buddy. Always a pleasure to see you. I hope to catch up with you soon. If everyone wants, you can go check out Dorothy. Usually streams on Twitch and TikTok, all the same name, Darth Nexus 5. Go check him out, show him some support. He is a family member here in the Basement Show, whether he likes it or not. So go over and support him in his streaming vendetta, we'll call it. Booked on Trick or Treat, 3 to 7 only. Bastards. But yeah, I mean, other than that, just been hanging out. Like I said, been doing some thinking. Some people had talked to me about bringing back some old shows to try to get you guys more involved. And I'm thinking next week, since we all getting ever so close to Halloween, even though we all are older than the proper age to go trick or treating anymore, figure we can have some Halloween fun next week. So, what would you guys think of, like, possibly of an expedition night again, like bringing back, telling some ghost stories or something? See if I can find a way to do like a candlelit show, and we'll just have some Halloween fun the next couple of weeks with Halloween getting closer. I mean, I think it'd be kind of cool. Just set up like a candle somewhere and just doing the show by the candlelight, so you don't really have all these fancy lights, backgrounds, TVs. It would just be completely we'll do like a candlelit show. It would be completely in the pitch dark, except for me, of course, and the candle. I'd find some way to get some light on my face, but like tell ghost stories or something. There's something to get us all in the Halloween spirit, because after all, tomorrow we are 2 weeks away from Halloween, which is hard to believe. I got some cool fake candles that look like they drip blood from the olive tree. Sounds fun. I know something scary. Want to know, Jackie? Feel free to share it. Whatever's on your mind, the more you guys want to talk. I mean, that's Halloween night. We are doing Grim Show from the cemetery. So make sure you check that out. And like I said, big announcement for Grim Show coming at the end of the night. We talked about it last night. I will bring it up again at the end of the show. So make sure you either are here for it or you go back and hear what it was. Because it is very big, important news regarding tomorrow night. Or that. I cannot talk tonight. Yes, I want to hear what Jackie has to say. She says she knows something scary. Do I want to know? Spill your beans, Miss Jackie! Spill your beans. It was a joke. I was going to say, looking at you. Wow. Okay. I go bye-bye now. Talk amongst yourselves. That was mean. But it would be even meaner if I said I would be done with the show for the night. Grims are doing okay. I mean, we just celebrated Miss Grimm's birthday last Friday, so she had a nice, enjoyable birthday with some friends. So, I mean, kids. Not tonight, Mr. Evans. I heard she was busy. I heard she was busy. Plus, she was on last night. We all missed last night's return to the basement show with the Wives of Grimm. Dixie did make her appearance, and apparently she's doing well. So I'm proud of my cousin in a way. I mean, she has found peace at life. She's doing very well for herself. She's busy with Steven. I mean, they were doing the ACS show over there tonight. You never know. Hello, nice to see you, Ari. Thanks for jumping in tonight. Always a pleasure to see you. Best as can be, been in a lot of pain lately. Miss Grimm is just getting older. I mean, that's a simple way of putting things. I know you didn't take that to heart. I'm sorry. It was a joke. I'm happy to see your face. To be honest, you left us for 3 weeks. Well, I've been around. I've been still doing the movie room and the sports corner. It's just I haven't been here on Thursday nights in a while, so I won't be able to hang out too long. Gonna roast marshmallows with the family. Hey, there's some spooky Halloween fun. I like that. I mean, if I wasn't afraid of happening dog poop in my backyard, I'd set up my fire pit and I'd probably do the same thing. We could do a show like that. That'd actually be pretty cool. But yes, it's been a very long time since I've actually stopped and hung out with you guys on here in the Basement Show. I think the last time I was on the Basement Show was probably when we did that random Let's Talk About It show. Where I gave you guys the opportunity to speak your mind about the Basement Show. What did you like, what you didn't like? Oh boy. Yes.
Hi.
Hey.
I just figured to come in and say hi.
Okay, I thought you were jumping on the yell at your husband live on the show.
No. I just got done spending his money, so I can't really yell at him.
It's true.
Right now, I'm holding all of his new underwear.
They got
Well, he went to go get dressed this morning and pulled out a 3X pair of underwear because that's what size he used to wear. And he can't even get them on because they fall down.
Fair enough.
So now he has, what are these? Mesh boxer briefs.
They are nice.
No, you're bad. I'm mad at you. Go lay down.
Must be one of the dogs.
I'll give you a guess which one's getting yelled at.
Hey, Luna.
No.
Yeah, what Friday do
took Friday to go outside and go potty. I take Luna out. I come in and she's shit in the fucking kitchen.
Have animals, they say. It's always fun.
That's okay. We may be getting another one.
So she thinks.
Hello, stranger. Gary's calling you a stranger.
Hi, Gar. I did have a good birthday. Thank you.
Yeah,
Stranger danger.
I got old, yeah. Yeah, I'm 2 years to 40.
1 year, 3 months and 12 days.
Are we gonna go with physical or mental? Because
No, I'm not getting another dog, Jackie.
actually, I've got 38 years till I'm 40.
I got contacted today by one of the shelters that we did work in before, and they have a deaf albino ferret that just came in. His name is Casper. He's 4. Um, we may go look at him this weekend. I don't know. We'll see.
Ferrets are a lot different than dogs.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has seen Elsa. Elsa is very chill, very relaxed. Hi, Troy. It's because she's not young. She's old. She's a senior. She wants to live her days, eat when she wants to eat, do her own damn thing. And that's fine. But Casper, he's 4. So they think. We'll know more once we go see him. Elsa cannot be with anybody else. So her and Casper will probably be separated. Elsa is a bully and will gang up. If he's bigger than her, it may not be as bad, but I don't know. I have to see his temperament. Grimm's got to see his temperament. We got to make sure that he's not like a known biter, which nothing says that he is. So we may be okay with that. Are you going to drool all over Daddy's underwear?
Walking on territory.
My daddy, let me slobber all over you.
Why you do?
This does not mean you get out of doing laundry.
It does. Johnny will go with me to do laundry.
Johnny's going to go with you to do laundry?
Johnny likes to do laundry with me.
Okay.
Depends what day it is, sir.
Probably tomorrow.
It's killing me.
It should be around.
Yeah, probably tomorrow. So, all right, well, I will let you go to continue your show. I have to go get stuff put away and beat a cat who's trying to figure out how to get out the window.
Okay, well, before you leave, I saw your message. What did you have to eat?
We went to the hot pot buffet, all you can eat buffet.
Umi.
It's called Umi. It's right over by the Defert Mall because we finally went out for my birthday. I probably ate 10 to 15 pounds of crab leg.
I just saw your message, so I was just curious.
Yeah, I had way too much crab.
I had Mexican food for a late lunch or dinner today.
There you
Taco
go.
Bell.
Taco Bell, the Banshee
Nope.
favorite.
Avocado Mexican grill.
Avocado. I think I've heard of that. Where is that?
What do you mean on the Black Horse Bike?
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Had a quesadilla, some rice, fried ice cream, which is always very, very good. I don't know if you ever had fried ice cream.
Can we go to Kaminsky's? I need fried cheesecake.
Sure.
Nice scene hearing from you. Nice scene hearing from you. You've been around.
He's here. He's right there.
He looks in the shadows.
Oh, he lurks here because, yeah, I'm in fucking agony.
Well, what? We went to Michael's to pick up an order. We went to dinner. We went to Hobby Lobby, and then we went to Walmart. Luna! I can't. I just fucking can't.
Luna's about to get bait now.
Yeah. You know, you guys are. I mean, if you want to hang out for a little bit, I know you had said something about Ace passing away. I mean, if you know more about the band Kiss, plus we were doing something special tomorrow night, so if you want to tell people, we want me to save it for the end of the show.
So, I mean, I could start bringing it up. So, tomorrow night, well, first off, I know we're talking. Thank you, Cora. I know that Hobby Lobby is awesome. They are a lot less expensive than Michael's.
Yes, which makes spending a lot of money very.
Yeah, which makes, because the thing is, over at Hobby Lobby, they constantly have stuff that's like 40 and 50% off. But
Like all the stuff to make the pot load.
yeah, all the stuff to make the new bombs and salves that we're making is all 40% off. So, but Halloween night, there will be my last show. It will be from, No, it will be my last one because I need time to get ready for this surgery and everything. But it's going to be from a cemetery. And I've already got the place picked. It's not a big cemetery, but there are people buried there. So it technically falls under being a cemetery. And we will run the necrometer box that night and we will see what kind of messages we get.
Our light, are they both plugged in or is one battery?
Our light,
Static ones.
they're both plugged in. I can make them battery. But every time I go there, I'm spending almost $150. Yeah, well, it depends what you're getting, Steph.
That is true.
Tell her to come get her fucking dog.
And then tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, there will be a Grim Sin show, but it will not be here on Facebook.
I may run it just to get everybody there, and then
So you will not see the show tomorrow night on Facebook. The show will be strictly YouTube platform. There will
Yep,
be no.
I
And if you
mean,
want to be able to comment and let us know, go into YouTube, sign up for an account because the shows on YouTube are marked as age appropriate. So unless you are actually logged in, you will not be able to comment on the show. You can watch the show, but you will not be able to comment. You will not be able to interact. And I am not changing my mind. I will strictly be on YouTube tomorrow night because I am looking at the possible future that we could turn around tomorrow and say, hey, guess what? Facebook is gone. There will be no more shows for anybody. Forgotten Podcast, Darth, us, Jimmy Duke's Gaming. There will be no more shows whatsoever on Facebook. I went over and subscribed on YouTube the other day. Comment last time, it didn't let me. You should be able to You should be able to comment as long as you make an account and you are logged in. You should be able to comment.
yep,
Now, with us being on YouTube tomorrow night, we will open a show the normal way. So we will have back a normal intro, which means, yes, we will have our music intros back. So you never know. It might be a new intro tomorrow night. It might be a old intro, but there will be some kind of intro. And we will have, of course, my favorite, some kind of music lyric video, if not a music video with lyrics. Because that's just a way to know that the show is going to start off and really be fucked up. So remember, mark it down. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock. You will not see the show here on Facebook. It will be advertised tomorrow that there will be a show tomorrow night on YouTube.
yep. Like I said, I got a banner on right now for you too.
Thank you. So make sure that you tell everybody that's going to watch that they got to they got to sign in to YouTube tomorrow night to watch. Spread the word. Because as I said, one day we could turn around and it's not like we're going to take it away from Facebook, but Facebook is going to stop everybody and they are just going to turn it off on the spot.
Yep, and that's what I always talk about with the APIs.
Yep. They could probably do, if you're mid show, they could turn around and possibly delete or, cut you off right then and there.
Yep.
And if you go back, you used to be able to go back and look through our videos or reels, and you could see over 2.5 years, 3 years worth of stuff. And now there's only about 5 or 6 shows up there.
Mm-hmm. Which YouTube still has them all.
Yep, which on YouTube you can see everything.
That is true.
So that's why we say we want to see how YouTube is going. This isn't exactly the way we want it to go, but we have to be prepared for all possibilities. because with the APIs, it is no longer how long, it's when.
Yep, the clock is ticking.
As I said, it could be within the next hour, it could be within the next month, it could be within 6 months, it could be within a year. Nobody knows for sure.
That is true.
So I will let you get back to your kick ass show, sir. Welcome back to Thursday night.
Probably
Hmm?
going to bed.
And I will probably be going to the coffin and laying in the coffin listening.
This room is already blank.
And I will see you all tomorrow night on YouTube.
That is true.
Uh, yeah. So, all right, sir. I will let you go, and I will talk to you soon.
All right, sounds good. Hey, Mr. Swim Reaper's here.
There he is.
The
All right, man.
Swim.
Later, everybody.
There we go. Nightly pop in from the Grims. I mean, you won't kick him out of the or just take him off camera so you don't hear his background noise. But hello, Alex. Nice to see you. But yeah, as the big announcement for tomorrow night, I was going to say for the end of the show, tomorrow night will be just on YouTube only. So if you want to watch, want to chat, you have to be signed in. Your age has to be verified that you're 18 and older, because that is the big thing on YouTube with some of our shows. We have been hit with the age restrictions. We're not taking our shows down, which is good, but it just makes you have to be 18 or older to either A, watch, or B, chat. So, I mean, you can see right here. That's how you do it. You just gotta log in with a name, and then you're able to chat. And that will be the special Grimson show tomorrow night. Yeah, I mean, otherwise, like I said, I was thinking with my show, just trying to bring some old stuff back, see what you guys would be interested in. So, like I said, something like an expedition night, or we can go back to like the interactive gaming. I know a lot of people like the gaming stuff we did with like the interactive games. Just trying to figure out what to do. Because like, you all are big supporters. We thank you for that. But like, as a person who has created the show, I've noticed that dip, and I'm trying to save it from completely crashing down. The ladies do a wonderful job Wednesday nights. Grim does his thing on Friday nights for Sin, and then you got me. And I feel like my show takes the hardest hit because, like, I don't know. Gives me something to watch while I'm at work tomorrow night. That is true. So, I mean, the basement show offers a little bit of everything. And I know we had branched out for the last couple of months with making the movie room with me and Miss AC. Then you have the sports page with me and Mr. Joseph Gallagher. But it just feels like the basement show is struggling. Here on YouTube, making sure it is okay. Cora, you are good. See? Cora can do it. Anyone can do it. So all you gotta do is gotta sign in, put a username in, bada boom, bada bang. But yeah, Cora, you are good to go. Close this out, but yeah, so I don't know who's also with us. I know people come and go in these shows. I get it. But my question for the 7 people who are still here, rather you just stopping in, listening, whatnot, now's your chance again to speak up. How can we get you guys more involved with the shows? What do you want from the shows? What do you expect from the shows? I know you always hear. You're like me. You look. Got an 80% on my Mac Wednesday. That is awesome. Congratulations. I know you were nervous about it yesterday, so that is awesome. Everyone give a round of applause for Ori. I mean, she's been studying some really difficult math, so to get 80%, I'm sure it feels pretty awesome to her. So, that is it. I'll give you a clap for you on live. How about that? But yeah, let's pose the question to the chat. Here you go. What is the question of the night? What is the basement show missing these days? I tried to do this a couple weeks ago. I feel like we can do it again tonight. Like I said, I've offered to do like an expedition night again. We've already tried the whole entertainment night thing again. People were in it at first, and then it just died out. We tried the traveling show, strippers. Yeah, I mean, as I know he's trying to be funny. He's not wrong, and I'm being blunt and honest when I say this. Sex sells. We all know that. You go hop on the Twitch. You see these broads just sitting there in lingerie, and they got like 17,000 people watching them. I mean, yeah, nowadays he's right. Sex sells, and it's kind of twisted and bizarre, but it's honestly the truth. So you do what you want to do. Friday night, your show, your rules. I'm trying to think of what the basement show needs as a whole. Because what's funny is, like, we had talked about this before, like, people want to message me odd times of the day, at night, whatever, and complain. But then when you give them the chance and an opportunity to do it live on the show, they don't do it. That would make it 3 times. That is true. Very, very true. That is true. You need to push it all to the limits, but because that is true. I mean, that's why you need your own personal URL. That way, like I said last night, you can get away with so much more because you own that public domain, and nobody can stop you from what you're doing. That was like we have talked about in the past also, is maybe just instead of doing theme shows, we just do random pop-up shows. And you get shows when you get shows. I mean, yeah, like I said, I don't know. I can't put my finger on what's missing. I know a lot of people liked when the ladies were doing smut and had you and my dad read puts to it. Yeah, that is part of the ladies' night. That is something the ladies would have to talk about bringing back. I don't have to say on what they do on that show. That is Mr. Women and her crew. Trivia games are always fun. I don't know. But, like, nothing against trivia, but, like, I know me and Miss AC do a lot of trivia on Monday night, so we're in the movie room. So, like, I don't want to have too many nights of trivia, because then after a while, it's like, okay, we did this last week. It's very repetitive. We're getting like 2 nights a week. Like, how can I ask this methodically? Classic Halloween movies and up to date. Yeah, like I said, that is all part of the movie room. I mean, in 2 weeks. So what's 2 weeks date? October 27th. So Gary, here's one for you. Going to mark your calendar. October 27th. So not next Monday, but the following Monday, we're doing all the Halloween movies from the first one to the last one. So I mean, that would be a giant big show over in the movie room with me and Miss AC. And then up to date, yeah. I mean, unless I start multi-streaming, bringing the movie room to the basement show. But then you got people who follow the movie room just specifically for the movie room. Just feels without normal intros, it's just not starting with a kick in the ass each night. There's intro bars all up. Yeah, I get that, sir. I understand that completely. What's your favorite Halloween movie? Like, are you talking like in general, or just counting the Halloween movies? Like, what Halloween's my favorite? Because if you go from the original Halloween till Halloween Ends, there's 13 of them. If I had to pick one of the Halloween movies, probably number 2. First one's great, don't get me wrong, but the second one just has a different element to it. In general. Halloween movie in general. Well, I've always liked Child's Play, Chucky, but I will also say the Leprechaun movies are really good too. So I mean, that's a very tough one to depict just one area. I would say probably Chucky, Child's Play. We'll go with the original Child's Play movie. Then in November, I am coming along for a special guest appearance, and we're going to talk about the Home Alone movies. That is correct. That will be the first week in November. So Home Alone 1, 2, and 3 is a special appearance from Mr. Evans. The basement show should have a Halloween party. Different, interesting. I mean, that is something we probably would have had planned in advance, Gary. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we can throw something together at the last minute. Maybe we'll all have the party in the cemetery when Grimm's live from the cemetery. Not sure, but that's good. That is a good idea. So, I mean, like some people have been here longer than other people too. When it comes to the basement, you're like, is there? Let me think how to word this nicely. Could have set something up for that. Yeah, we could have. I mean, like I said, these are just all ideas. Like me and Alan, me and Grim, whatever you want to call him, talk every single day. And he'll be the first one to tell you we talk every day. And 9 out of 10 times we talk about the show and what we can do to drag new people in and bring everyone back. Like he said, how can we push the limits Facebook without getting ourselves in trouble on Facebook. So like I said, like I know in the past, like we had various shows, we had various hosts. The basement show is now 3 years, 2 months and a day old. So that is equivalent to 38 months and a day. You see, I saw that movie with Demi Moore you talked about on Monday. Oh, the one that she's like a naked half movie. I remember that conversation. I actually just watched funny that she brings up Demi Moore. I actually just watched yesterday Nothing But Trouble. Chevy Chase, Dan Aykroyd, Demi Moore, Dan Aykroyd. If you've ever seen Nothing But Trouble, you gotta check that one out too. Bobo and Little Devil. Yeah, that's right. That could be the movie maybe in this month. Yeah, that's true. That is true. It's easier to send invites through Facebook. I don't know about how that would work on YouTube. All you have to do on YouTube is just tell people to search The Basement Show with Mr. Knast. And then they would have to make an account. And then sign in, age verify themselves, and then you're good to go. One of my favorite movies of all time. Love Nothing But Trouble. Not to make a big deal of it, but my face is clearing up. But that is awesome. That is, Gary, that is great to hear. I mean, Gary had a very nasty fall. I'm not going to go into too much detail about it, but I'm glad to hear that you are healing up, Mr. Gary. That the movie is that woman the movie Woman in Black movie? Huh? The Substance. See, and that's another good thing about doing these shows with you guys is everyone feels like part of a community here. Because like a family that we don't really know all of each other, but like in a sense, like I'm just reading comments coming through, and it's like people feel like they've known each other for the longest time. And that's like a sense of community that some of these other streamers don't have. Yeah, it's nice to chit chat with you guys, but to see people amongst themselves chit chatting, it's pretty awesome as well. And thank you. No worries, Gary. I'm just glad to hear you're doing better, sir. Is there anything specific you guys want to do tonight? I can pull up my favorite Hangman game. You guys want to play some Hangman for a little bit? It's up to you guys. Or we just continue with the small talk. Let you guys decide. How about that? I'm just putting this as a comment, so let me know what you guys think. Because like I said, I know the delay sometimes is pretty weird. What's happening in your life, Mr. Knast? What's been happening in my life? I mean, that's a loaded question, AC. That's a loaded question, Miss AC. What has been happening in your life? Boy, I mean, I've become the master of AI, as some people would say. I mean, what's been happening in my life? Yeah, I mean, just working on my craft, trying to make it better. Trying to plan out a getaway for my birthday. Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing I would say is looking for like a getaway for my birthday. I may have narrowed it down a little bit. Now the whole fact of the matter is, if I want to go through with it, if I want to go down there by myself, what I want to do. I mean, I always say I want to try to go away for my birthday because it's the dead of winter. But like, the fact of the matter is, like, what I'm looking at going is ideal for someone like me, a single guy, to go down to this places by myself. Would I feel too much like an outsider going places I don't know anybody, going alone? So I mean, it's a whole kit and caboodle. Let's talk about the secret messages that have been appearing on the show page. Your guess is as good as mine. I mean, someone's looking in the dark. The darkness is the brightest at night, and then coming back and saying he's got nothing but time. I mean, it's just a crapshoot, sir. I mean, we got to figure out what's going on, but same aspect, I want to keep seeing where it's going. Watch out! Watch out! If you go west, AC may show up. No, I started looking last night. I was actually looking down in like the Daytona Beach area. I mean, I've never been to Daytona Beach. I've been to Florida. First it was Miami, then I found a couple good deals in Daytona Beach. So again, it's like all about like, really, do I want to do something like that by myself? But that's the $1 million question. Well, they're saying she wants to see some of my AI work. See if I can download some real quick. I know who it is. They just need to come out wherever. Maybe. You never know. Let's see. There you go. Let's see how well I can present this. Anyway, let me just do this real quick. Hold on. Here's one for you, Miss Ari. It's one of the ones I did for the movie room. I mean, it kind of looks like me a little bit. But I think it's much more like AC. I've been to Vegas. I did Vegas back in 2018. But I'm trying to find somewhere that I haven't been. That's us. That is true. Let's see. What other ones do I have? Here's another one I made. This is for Grim and Sin. Where I want to go to Vegas. Just, yeah, I mean, the Wizard of Oz sounds like fun. Let's go to Death Valley. I mean, this time of year, Death Valley is not that bad, sir. It's only about like 80 degrees. There's that one. What other ones do I have? Maybe a couple for myself. Hey, Miss Corey's here. Hi, Corey. You got the Mr. Knast Show with that one. Marshmallow Time, love the respect. Hey, thank you, AC. Have fun with the family. Tell everyone I said hello. The Basement Show with Mr. Knast. I mean, that one's pretty cool. Kind of cartoonish. Johnny, can you make a berry one for me? I can try. I can definitely try, Cora. Yeah, but it's a dry heat. I think I would be okay in it. The humidity causes a lot of pain. Yeah, I mean, Death Valley, Arizona is a lot of the dry heat, so let's see what other ones I have. Got another Mr. Knast Show. I think that one came out pretty cool. But let's see. Let's see if we can do one for Miss Cora real quick. Show you guys how I do this. Over here, came out AI. Let's go. See, you wouldn't like Colorado, sir. It's too cold out there. So we have cartoon, singer, let's see. There you go, Cora. There you go, Cora. How's that? Yeah, I can always show that. That is cool. Spawn has good news. I start my new job Monday as a teacher aide for children with autism. Congratulations, Steph. That is awesome. Bravo, bravo. Of course, that's cool. I mean, there's a couple different ones that came out. Let me see if I can back out of that real quick. Yeah, a couple different ones came up with it, and you can always go back and redo it. I'm gonna make it cinematic.
Why so serious?
Wow, I'm gonna ask you. That kind of looks just like him. Cool, there you go. I'm gonna have to send that one to Corey. Look at that. What do you think, Corey? Is that like a twin or not? Corey's gonna get this picture and like frame it. That is cool. I think it just looks just like him. Back out of this real quick. So hide this for a second. Grim has also been making some pretty cool stuff. Rod Stewart up in here. Hey, and this is what Sir Grim's been doing. He's been making action figures. Thank you, John. Yeah, of course, Corey. You got it. This is Grim's new hobby. He makes action figures. And I think some of these came out very, very cool as well. I mean, when you look at them, you feel like they're real. I mean, he's made a whole bunch of them. I think they're all pretty cool. Now that looks fun. Yeah, I don't know what. I don't know if he's still in chat, but he'll tell you how he does this. I mean, he's made a whole bunch of them. Grim's the mastermind behind that. I can't take the credit for that. Yep, I got okay. Yeah, he's sending me more. Here's this other one he made, which is supposed to represent him and Sin. Which again, is all Grim. The Grim Sin's fucked up Fridays. I mean, the question is, would people actually buy these if we actually sold them? That would be my question. Is if we actually made these, would people buy them? If people say they would buy it, we might have to call Battalister and, hey, we're gonna ding basement show here. Like, but you get like a whole limited edition collection series. When we just one, you get the whole series. I think it'd be cool. Who was saying she'd buy one? Let's hide this for a second so I can bring the next one up. Here's the one for the Wise of Grimm. So basement show bobbleheads. Could be very interesting. I mean, that one was cool because I had. See, when you're doing AI, the biggest secret I would tell people is if you want to learn how to do AI very good, be very depictive, be very precise, be really descriptive on how you want your picture to come out. The more words you use, more detailed you give it, the better it's going to come out. Just a little bit of little tip secret to the wise. Be very selective on what words you use. And they will come out that much better. So, I mean, anyone can do AI. I mean, it does take practice, it does take time, but be very precise when you exact like detail on what you are trying to make. So the more adjectives you use, the better it's going to be. That's your undead king, sir. I actually like how this one has the glowy eyes too. Now these aren't real, unfortunately. I can't say they're. I would have had a room and half myself is packed up since I am looking for a new appointment. So I get my space more organized. I can't start new collections. Understandable. Like I said, these aren't real. As they crazy as they look and how you would think they are real, they're not. These are AI generated. Now we could find a company that could make them for us. That would be different. I found a way they can be ordered. See, he knows. Grim knows more than I do because he didn't tell me that one. So there you go. I found a way they can be ordered. So you never know. Basement Show figurines coming soon. I mean, I do posters. I mean, let me see how well I can show this one real quick. So that right here where my finger is a 24 by 36 poster I had made. I can get people stuff like this done. And then you can buy your own frame stuff. I could get a poster done if you want something like that. So I mean, that's the first one I actually made. I'm going to make a couple more. So found out the other day. Just got sidetracked. All good, sir. All good. So I mean, yeah. I mean, we have basement show figurines. You got custom shirts that they can do. Like I said, this is a custom shirt. Yeah. I mean, let me see something real quick. I'll pull it up on my other screen. Should be signing on my computer still. Think we need to do a billboard of the AI you did? I mean, I've done a lot, so. Which one are you specifically talking about, sir? Okay, here we go. So, pull this up real quick. This is my shopping cart on Amazon. None of this is ordered yet, but so you can see on the screen. Plus that is a custom phone case. I do those a lot. I got more posters I designed. So I mean, it's real easy to do on Amazon. A lot of it's just like customize the book. So if I do a different movie room one, there's my other Mr Knast one I did. I'm getting ready to make some new lanyards probably in a couple weeks. The man, the myth, the legend on the one side, and then on the outside is going to be the creator of the madness. There's another way to promote myself, like I did with the Goonies ones. So that is that. But yes, anyone can do a lot. You can do a lot of customization on Amazon itself. And for a giant 24 by 36 poster, like I have right there, it's only $11.99 to get it sent to me. And then the frame itself, you got to buy separate. But you can find good deals on frames anyway. I think the Liza Graham one would be a cool one. Yeah, I mean, that is true. I know what you're talking about, Miss Corey. Here's another one that Grim just sent me that he's looking at doing. That one would be cool. I like the brick wall in the back of it. What size frame? Well, the poster I have behind me right here, and the full size posters are 24 by 36. Now, if I redo this whole one wall, eventually, I may downsize. I use Walgreens for printing. Not bad. But, like, obviously you can't feel, but the poster I made is like a meshy material. Or you can get it already laminated. It's going to cost you more money, but I figure just do the meshy type, comes in a tube, and then you just go out and buy a frame for it. But that one's cool too. I mean, what one? I'm trying to think what one he's talking about with the billboard one. Yep, 24 by 36 frames at Walmart. Yeah, that's exactly that frame's from. I got that one at Walmart. That is where I bought that frame at, sir. No. You got to dig though, because some frames people don't want, and they just throw back in the bin. They get busted. They get broken. So you do got to look. Let's see. Go to images real quick. This is the one Sin's talking about, making a billboard out of. Walgreens has poster banners and canvases that put option to stuff on cups, blankets, pillows. Yeah, Walgreens and CVS, they do a nice job. I usually get a lot of photos of all of them. So you need to get a billboard and put up one of the AI pictures you've done. Yeah, well, I know Sin likes this one. So you had that option. This is one of my favorites. I love the cartoon aspect of it. Grim Sin's Fucked Up Fridays, you got that one. Another Wise of Grim. And you got Basement Show ones like this. I would get that one framed, honestly. I really like that one. So I think that one's gonna get framed soon. I got new movie room ones I'm always doing. I mean, I'm always doing something. As Miss Grimm would say if she was in chat, Mr. Knast is addicted to AI. Grimson's Fucked Up Friday. Mr. Knast, the creator of the madness. That one's just goofy looking, but another one that kind of looks like AC a little bit. I like that one. Me and Mr. Joe Gallagher on the Bird's Nest Sports Corner. I mean, there's so many I do. I do too much. If anyone didn't see the intro, that is the one I used tonight. Oops. This is probably the one we'll use tomorrow. Grimm's Sins Fucked Up Friday, like right here on YouTube. So like I said, there's so many I could do, present. I mean, it's just not fair to try to consider what one. Yeah, that's some of the fun AI work I do. And yeah, they do a lot of customization and stuff like that over at Holmes Customs and Unhinged Raven Corner. We do it all. I mean, we'll all trying to help each other get the name out there. We need you guys' help getting the shows out there as well. Tell people about us. Share shows. So, I mean, yeah. Talented. Thank you. Like I tell people all the time, most of the stuff I do or have done, as crazy as it sounds, is all self-taught. I taught myself how to do all of it. Ha! It's Cousin Crew. Hello, Miss Kelsey. Nice to see you. How's it going? Nice to see you. Cousin Crew. Cousin Crew in the house. Yeah, we're just hanging out tonight, Kels. We're chit-chatting away. No set agenda. We were talking about next week possibly doing some freaky ghost stories if you're up for the challenge. Oh, I could just sit there with all my lights off and just do this. Send me that Joker picture you want to get framed, please. I got you, sir. How's it going? It's going pretty good. Like I said, we're just hanging out for the night. We're just chit-chatting. Got a football game on this screen, watching the rest of the hockey game on this one, which I'm going to get ready to turn off because Flyers lost, unfortunately. Turn that TV off. There we go. Can't believe Halloween is approaching. Yeah, 2 weeks from tomorrow already. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? 2 weeks from tomorrow. Why? Because then everybody knows what happens that Sunday. I mean, unless you're in the state of Florida, which you're lucky. November 2nd, clocks fall back. The most depressing time of the year is here. It's a good thing we didn't go to that game tonight, yeah? Strobe light. What are you doing for Halloween? I will most likely be working. Don't know what time I'll be working. I'll find that out tomorrow. But I have worked with a lot of women who have kids who take Halloween off. So I always let them take that day off, and I say, schedule me if you need me. So I will probably be at work that day. Don't know exactly what time. I may be 11:30 to 8, 9:30 to 5:30, 9 to 5:30. If it is a Friday, who knows? But I will probably most likely be working, which I'm okay with. Like I said, I rather see the women I know who have kids get the day off to spend it with their kids. You know, you ask me, Halloween's not the same anymore. I'm not even talking COVID, any of that stuff. You know what ruined Halloween in the state of New Jersey? Hurricane Sandy. Hurricane Sandy came ashore, what was that, October 30th. And in the Halloween, so that year they postponed Halloween because of the storm. Okay? Take that into consideration, they try to make it like 2 weeks later. But now, since then, if you really want to be technical and political, every town now does what they call trunk or treat, which, if you ask me, I hate it. It's not traditional Halloween. You go to these parking lots, you walk around a giant circle, and people are giving out their candy. Yes, is it more of a safe environment? Absolutely. Because now you don't have as much chance of bad things happening because it's patrolled, and all that stuff. But more towns are doing it, so when it actually comes to Halloween, you now have set times you can go trick-or-treating. Like I just read about 2 hours ago, Brooklyn's trick-or-treating hours are 3 to 7 p.m. 3 to 7? What are you like? That's crazy. I'm working. Oh, yeah, I don't know if I knew that about Hurricane Sandy. Yep, came around, sure, right around Halloween time. I forget, I think it was, 2011, 2012, I was working overnight. But yeah. We were living in Worcester. I was walking down the street in that storm. Hey, you know exactly what storm I'm talking about then, sir. I mean, I remember, here's one for us East Coast people. Hurricane Floyd. If you live in this area, you remember Hurricane Floyd. That, again, was, I want to say, I was in junior high, so like 7th or 8th grade, they had closed school for the day. It was like the 3rd week in September. And I remember I jumped in my parents' pool Hey, look at me! I'm swimming in a hurricane! Like, I was so stupid. We have a fair share of trick or treats in Colorado. I honestly, like, I'm not saying they're a bad thing, but it just takes away from Halloween itself. Like me growing up, Kelsey, when you were growing up, I mean, AJ and Hope, before they passed away, when they were growing up, me and Miss Grimm, like, you used to leave school, run home, get your costume, get your pillowcase, and you were gone. You were out 6-7 hours a night trick or treating, and you would come back maybe once or twice, dump your pillowcase, let your parents check it or inspect it, as my dad always used to say. Then you'd go back out. Now, like, if you don't go out between a certain time, no one's giving out candy anymore. Halloween is not the same holiday it once was, and it sucks. These kids nowadays don't get the full Halloween experience like I did, and I kind of feel bad for them. Okay, kids on Halloween. AJ was only a year or two. Yeah, I mean, I want to say it was like 2012, 2013. I can't remember. I used to get a lot of candy when I went out. Yeah, we all did. I mean, I could. I think the most I ever did in one night was 2.5 pillowcases, and that was going trick or treating from like 3:30 in the afternoon to about 10 o'clock at night. We maybe get 4 or 5 trick or treaters a year at our place. See, and that sucks because not only are you spending that money to buy that candy, expecting to hand it out to the kids and wanting to give it to the kids, now you're stuck with it. Some of us don't even eat Halloween candy. It's like, what do I want to do? What do you do with all that candy? The 90s Halloweens were epic for me. Oh, yeah, I'm almost 39 years old. Trust me. I've seen my fair share of Halloweens. Remember getting a ton of candy when I was out as a kid? Yes. When I was in school, they had you wear your costume to school and you trick or treat it on your way home and stay out till like 9 or so at night. Absolutely. Because when you're growing up, you had the Halloween parades. I'm 36. Okay. I tell you, okay. I'm no judgment. I mean, you're good. But yes, you would wear your Halloween costume to school. They would make you parade around, or like you'd go down to a nursing home and come back. And then after that, you're done school. Okay, time to go trick or treating. You're like right out right after school. Like Halloween costumes came out of a box. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, Corey. Yeah, I can see why you think Halloween is. I'm not trying to diss it. I'm really not. But like we all have different like memory of it. Nowadays, you tell a kid about it, like, we didn't get to do that. That's not fair. Why did he get to do it? I mean, it's not right. And then on top of it, COVID. Don't even get me started on the pandemic. But COVID also hurt everything around us. I mean, you want to talk about some depressing days? COVID was horrible. Go to work, come home. Go to work, come home. Go to work, come home. You couldn't do nothing. You couldn't go anywhere. You had to stay away from everybody because everybody's contagious. You don't know who has it, who's going to spread it, who's going to get you sick. Yeah. Yep, had a plastic tie on it and hang them. I mean, you want to hear a funny ghost story? I'll tell you something about. I think I stopped trick or treating at like 12-year-old. I was told I was too old at 16, but I don't think I really trick or treated much after about 13, 14. I mean, me and my friends used to still go out, but then you figure Around that time, you're in high school, so there's other things you had to do. Like, you figure sophomore and junior year, so I was 16 and 17. I was busy playing football. We had football practice. We had a JV game one year on Halloween. It just never worked out. But when you're young and you want to go out and do trick or treating, you had fun with it. But I want to say I was in second grade or third grade, and they were doing the Halloween parade. I didn't want to do it, so I didn't come dressed in my costume. Well, they told me I had to. I had to do something. I had to be part of the class. I had to go out and do something. So I was like, all right. I asked my teacher if I could go to the bathroom. So she let me go down to the bathroom. I broke into the maintenance closet in the bathroom, took 4 rolls of toilet paper and wrapped myself in toilet paper and walked back into class and said I was a toilet paper mummy. I mean, kind of gross, but kind of funny. Got in a lot of trouble for it because I destroyed the bathroom in the process, but it is what it is. I just didn't do it. We'd go out and make sure the older kids wouldn't take it. Hey, neighborhood watch. There's nothing wrong with that, sir. There's nothing wrong with it. Actually, I just thought about that. Not next week, but my following show will actually be on Mischief Night. Or How's Eve, I think it's called. So, I mean, yeah. No, always laughing. I'm a toilet paper mummy. Yay, oh, me. That would actually be kind of funny. Start jamming out to walk like an Egyptian. Walk like an Egyptian. Blah, 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 blah. In third grade, I was my first ever Grim Reaper. Well, what the? Well, yeah, lived up to your reputation, sir. I dressed up for work at Halloween. I did 1 year and I got yelled at. I dressed up 1 year at work and I got yelled at because they figured out what I was. And they were not happy about it. So last time, okay, I want to say that was 2007, 2008. I was still working during the day. I was constantly in the dish room, so I was a dishwasher. So I went out and got myself an orange jumpsuit. Set Department of Corrections on the back. I put on the front my employee number, but backwards. And I was acting like a prisoner. I felt like I was a prisoner at my job at the time, so I got a fake plastic ball and chain wrapped around the sink and acted like I was doing my hard labor for being a prisoner. And my boss hated it. I thought I was going to get fired on the spot. Kind of funny, but they didn't find the humor in it. That was the last time I dressed up at work. Okay, what's everyone's... Ooh, Kelsey poses a question for the chat. So all 5 people who are in chat right now, you have a civic duty to do. Answer the lady's question. What's everyone's favorite Halloween costume they wore growing up? Ooh. The DIYs. Like, do it yourself. I mean, the one year I borrowed my sister's flannel, I put some, like, it looked like mud on my face, so I walked around looking like a homeless... I was a hobo. Is the proper terminology. So, the homeless guy. My sister's dressed me up as a girl a couple times. I'll never forget that. Probably the hobo, though. Being a homeless guy was fun. You sit on the corner like this, like you put the soda bottle in the brown paper bag after you're drinking. It was still, again, potentially a lot of trouble, but people went along with it. So, like I said, you just put like a soda bottle in a brown paper bag. Yeah, you're sitting against a pillar, and like after you're drunk, it was hysterical. Mickey Mouse recorder, okay. Oh, no, I can't do it anymore. I had a yellow Belle dress I insisted on wearing 3 years in a row, so Ari was Belle. Okay. How about you, Grim? What was your favorite Halloween costume? He's probably gonna say the Grim Reaper because that's what Grim does. And there's one other person still in chat. I know I'm here. Well, Kelsey, you gotta answer the question too. You asked the question, you gotta answer it too. What was Miss Kelsey's favorite Halloween costume? Yep, my Reapers, okay. Miss Kelsey asked the question, now she has to answer it too. Ooh, the spotlight's on Miss Kelsey. Fun to hear these, yeah. Not but fun to hear these, but now you gotta spill your guts. We're gonna throw this on you. What was your favorite Halloween costume? I would wear my Halloween costume all the time. I actually have a button. If I could find it, I would wear it. It's like a pumpkin button. It says, "This is my Halloween costume." Might actually have a picture of it. Tough for me to answer, but I think mine would have been the Tooth Fairy. My mom made it for me. Pretty cool costume. I like Tooth Fairy. I like that. Like I said, DIY costumes are fun because it shows your creativeness. It shows your creative side. Let's see. Do I have that picture still? If I do, I gotta go through a whole bunch of pictures. I can't remember. Did I make it my excuse me? Can't remember. Did I make it my profile back in the day? I mean, this was fun. There you go. Here's a funny one for people. So I was a Dudley chef one year for Halloween. Stole my friend's genie mask. I think that was just hysterical. Chef Genie. Cause I am a genie. So just me being silly at a Halloween party. Halloween party with a group of friends back in the day. Be our guests. Be our guests. It's actually kind of creepy when you look at it nowadays. You figure that's the eye holes right here. So when you wear a mask that big, like people often ask themselves, "Is he looking at me or was he looking at me?" Kind of scary. Let's see. The Green one again, and the Hulk. See, look, I was the Joker before. I think I still have that whole costume. He looks high as fuck. Maybe. You never know. That was a pain in the butt because I actually had my friends help me to make it so people really couldn't tell who I was at first. We actually put black eyeliner all around my eyes. I think we did like 4 layers around my eyes, and then the mask is usually that dark, so like it was really irritating to look at that mask. Let me see if I can make it closer so you can see. But yeah, you can see where the blackness of my eyes is. So we actually did my eyes all the way around so it would match the outside of that mask. It was a nuisance. So let me pull myself back up real quick. Zombified. Pull this one up real quick. What I'm doing is working my pot, babe, and yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, sir. Shouts out to my friend Morgan, who's usually sometimes in chat with us, Miss Morgan Peak. Oh, There you go. This was my best attempt at a Beetlejuice one year that I, again, DIY did myself. Made myself a marker tie. I mean, cheesy, yes, but again, that makeup was a pain in the butt to get on because you could see how layered we did around the eyes was. So that was a fun year as well. My neighbor would always tell you she loved it. If I had the picture somewhere, I'd pull it up. Her kids loved it. It was great. I think I was like 23 or 24. So I was still pretty young. Where's the other one I'm looking for, though? I guess I never made it my actual picture. There you go. Here's a throwback for you. I was at my friend's Sweet 16 party. She has a birthday in October. So we did like a Halloween themed birthday party. That was my best impersonation I could do of Ace Ventura. I failed miserably at it, but it was hysterical. I am like 16 years old now. That is a very young Mr. Knast. When I was a teenager, I rocked a homemade hooded cape. I'd go back and forth from which to a vampire. Hey, nice, again, DIY. Do it yourself. Nice and easy. And sometimes when you make stuff multiple ways, you can go back and forth with it. Close this back out. Close that. Mm-hmm. If you were here a couple weeks ago, then people know what I'm about to do. And if she's watching, I apologize, Miss Grimm. You should know by now. You can never trust me. What is that? There was sunglasses somewhere, I think. Here you go. There we go. Oh, wait, it's too bright. Turn it off. See, this is what you never know what to expect when it comes to my show. We just sit here, we have fun, we chill out, and it's all good. All good enough. All good. Don't make me start singing. All good in the hood. Hood. We'll just chill like this. How about that? And look, that number just went from 6 to 5. While he's laughing, Kelsey's laughing. I can still see comments, so people still want to chat. Still read your comments. No, I can't. There we go. We'll keep the glasses like this. Pop it off, yo. Yep, went down to 4. Maybe I could have fun with that. I can't wear it to work because they don't want to let people wear face covering like that, but it's good for around the house, mess with my niece and nephew a little bit, but it's what it is. Like I said, I had the mask on. I can see the no-go from 6 down to 5. Now it's down to 4. Like, okay, I'm done. He's creeping me out. Wish I could find that one picture. I know I have it somewhere. I would have to really scroll through my pictures. Because there's a classic like Halloween picture. It's, you can't really see or hear my finger, but like I'm scrolling through my pictures on Facebook, seeing if I can come across it at all. I mean, I have a lot of pictures, so we'll see. Maybe. And this picture is probably from like 2012, 2013. Oh, I can show you this one real quick too. But I had this one. I had Alf and the guy from the Creep Shoot. There you go. Hey, Corey, I know you like this one. Mr. Chucky, everybody. I actually still have that mask. I don't have the costume anymore, but kept the mask. I mean, hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play? Christine and I got invited to a Halloween party every year, so I would actually have to some current pictures for us in costume. If it weren't for that, I probably wouldn't have dressed. Yeah, I mean, some adults still do have some adults still do Halloween costume parties just to have fun. Gives them something to do, good way to hang out with people. So I get it. I mean, actually, I have a shirt coming tomorrow. I'm seeing one of my best friend's kids on Saturday. He's really into Pirates this year. So I bought like one of those like t-shirts that looks like you're wearing like a whole pirate outfit. So that's going to be pretty funny. He doesn't know I'm getting it, so it's going to be interesting. I was thinking about getting the Chucky mask and shirt. Yeah, I mean, do it. Alright, let's close that for a second. See if I can find this other picture I was looking for. Like I said, I got so many pictures I am playing, so. Yeah, and always enjoy seeing the other costumes at the party. Chris and I, yeah, I mean, couples costumes are the way to go. I mean, I've never had a significant other when it comes to Halloween, so I could never do the costumes that couples costumes, which sucks because there's so many fun ones you can do. I have the Freddy Krueger shirt. Just need. There you go. Freddy Krueger's another really good icon. I'm sure he'll get mentioned next Monday night on the movie room when we talk about favorite slashers and stuff. Alright, so back in 2018, we might be getting closer. We may not be. I don't know. But yeah, couples costumes are always the fun. And there's so many you can come up with. Carolina pictures. There's maybe just a Chucky mask on. Niagara Falls. Mr. Knast has a lot of pictures. Skydiving, fireworks. And Kelsey's trip to New York. Puerto Rico. I can't believe I found this. Alright. If you jump scare easily, I apologize, but there you go. It says this is my costume, and like I said, I was Pumpkinhead. I wish I still had that mask. That mask was badass. But yeah, I was at my parents' house one night just hanging out. Didn't feel like dressing up. I was getting to the point where I was too old. But I was like, you know what? I'm still going to show up with my parents' house because it's always 3 pizza night. You always count on them get pizza on Halloween. And I was like, I'll go get myself just as my costume button and I'll get a pumpkin mask. I'll be Pumpkinhead. Pretty evil if you actually look at it close enough. Again, I wish I still had that mask. I want to talk about a full head mask. Like, I'll hold this up as like an example. Like, I want to see how this is just like a flat mask like this. That one, like, you literally put like your whole entire head in. It was, trust me, that mask got toasty real quick. I'm a sucker for wigs this time. I've had my fair share of wigs. What year was that? That was my junior year. I was working at Party City, and after Halloween, they just get rid of a lot of stuff. So they tell the employees, okay, if you want something, we'll give it to you for like 85% off. I must have spent, no lie, about $40, $50 on nothing but wigs. Had so many different types. And decided it'd be a funny idea to wear them to school. Teachers didn't like it. I thought it was funny, but my teachers didn't like it. Let's see, actually. I saw the Scream Mask at Spirit Halloween store. I've done it, yeah. I mean, we're all guilty of something rather it's silly, unorthodox, you name it, we normally always do it. Because what's the fun in saying no? Oh, one more I can show you. See if anyone knows the reference. Last one for tonight. Can anyone tell me? Oh, shit. Who I am? Can anyone tell me who I am trying to be? This was another fun one. Pain in the ass to get the makeup off, but can anyone tell me who I was trying to replicate in this picture? It is a kids' movie. I will give you a hint. I believe it's made by Pixar. See if anyone has guessed, and then we'll wrap the show up for tonight and get you guys all off the bed. See if all your crew has a guess. Just so here on the lounge show with me or not, but Justin might have dipped out. There was, I'm trying to think, 4 of them in the original movie. The sequel, they actually introduced more people. Of course, there's no clue. Okay, she might be the only one here. So, Corey, you ever watched the movie Inside Out? With the girl with the emotions and stuff? Well, this was my best attempt at remaking Anger. So, if you ever watched the movie Inside Out, there's different emotions that she has. And this was the one that they refer to as anger. See, I know it's anger. Yes, that is my very bad replication of anger. So it was kind of funny, but again, it was a pain in the ass to make up for. So, I'll pull up a full screen picture of what anger represents really quick for Miss Cora. Let's see. Cora, this is what I was trying to go for. Like I said, it wasn't the best. It's kind of funny in a way. See, like I said, now if you go back and look at it real quick, you can kind of see the resemblance a little bit. I mean, not the best. I tried. So you really can ask for. I was at a friend's Halloween party. Like Kelsey said, the DIY costumes are the best. Thank you. So, like I said, all in good fun. Full screen. But we are closing in on the 2 hour mark real quick. So I am going to run our new updated closeout video, which has a new slide in it. Yes, DIY costumes are fun. They're fun. Yes, they are fun. They are definitely lots of fun. And who knows, maybe I'll do another one this year. You never know. But I am going to run our closeout really quick. So please don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Yeah, but that is the new official up-to-date closeout video. And yes, there is that special slide now with the FAFO counter is officially broken. I had added in there. I thought it was funny I could find a way to do like a count that never stops. Because at this point, we lost count. But of course, it's a great show tonight. I got to stop in and say hi. I shot because thank you again, everybody. I mean, we say it all the time. These shows only go as far as you guys take. We're here for you. We're here to entertain all of you. Okay? So, if there's something that we don't talk about that you want to talk about, mention it. Within reason, we will discuss it. We don't do politics. We don't do religion. But other than that, everything's an open book. We're an open book. We're here to entertain all of you on a nightly basis, and we only go as far as you guys take us. We try to keep these shows within 2.5 hours. Because it's what you guys want. You guys don't want to sit there and listen all night. And then we see that people go back and rewatch the shows, which is always awesome. So please spread the word. Bring some new people in. We're all here to be one happy, joyous family. We all like to have fun. And we need your support to keep these shows going. So next week I will be back with the Mr Knast Show. On Thursday we will do ghost stories of some sort. I will do a show completely in the pitch dark with nothing but my trusty flashlight and whatever's in front of me. We'll have some fun with it. Remember the special one tomorrow night? Grim Sins Fucked Up Fridays is only going to be on YouTube tomorrow night. So make sure you check that out. And don't forget, it is only on YouTube. So if you have not signed up or subscribed over on YouTube, please do so. 8 o'clock tomorrow night, the Grim Sin Show will only be on YouTube. Grim's trying something different tomorrow night. I don't know what he has planned. His show, his rules. Then we take Saturday and Sundays off. And then Mondays are back over on the movie room, like you saw in the closeout video. Next week we are doing slashers. So that's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be a fun conversation with me and Miss AC. We'll have our top 5 slasher movies. We'll have our movie trivia like we do every Monday night. Movie room has become a lot of fun. So if you have not done so, check that out. Make sure to go drop that a follow. Next Tuesday, we should be back on the Sports Corner with me and Mr. Joe Gallagher. We took this week off to recuperate after a really, really tough Philadelphia sports weekend. Then you got the Wives of Grimm back next Wednesday, me, and then Grimm on Friday nights. For the next 3 weeks before he goes away, make sure to check in with Grimm 2 tomorrow night. Just set something real quick. And then the last one, always the hardest one that we ask people to help us with is these 3. Justice for AJ and Hope. AJ and Hope gave hope, and all are strong. We're all one. We're all united. We just ask if you see these hashtags, please push them out there. Keep spreading the kid's name. Keep getting their name out there. Keep their story alive. Whatever you got to do. This goes a very long way with the Grimms and myself because they are my family. So please, please keep these 3 hashtags alive. Keep the kids' names alive. We miss them every day. We love them. We'll never forget that they were here and they still are here with us. And then last week, but not least, 9 reactions tonight. Absolutely amazing. We had Slim Reaper, we had Grimm, we had Ari, we had Darth. Remember Darth Nexus? Check him out on Facebook, TikTok, and Twitch. Mom stopped in, Troy, and then we had love from AC and Jackie. And then there's so many people in chat tonight to thank. Cora, as always. Kelsey was here, Ari was here, Grim was here. Gwen stopped in while she was out. Darth was here, Troy was here. AC, her mom, Spawn, good luck with the new job. Mr. Gary stopped in for a little bit. Darth, Corey stopped in. Always a pleasure to see her in chat. Going back up, going up, going up. I said AC and her mom. Mr. Evans. Some Reaper. Always good to see Alex in chat as well. Miss Jackie. Even though she busted my stones, that's okay. I don't think anybody else. And I'm on YouTube. But you guys have been absolutely amazing. 2 hours and 7 minutes tonight. Time went fast. The show went quick. But I thank each and every one of you who all hang out with me tonight. Don't forget, 8 o'clock tonight. 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Only over on YouTube. Just search The Basement Show with Mr. Knast and you will find us on YouTube. Sign up for an account. Get your age verified. So you're able to chat tomorrow night. For Grim Sins Fucked Up Friday. But other than that, that's all I got. If you have any ideas throughout the week, if you ever need someone to talk to, my phone is always on. But until then, I bid you a farewell. Even though we're back up to 4 people. Which is quite okay. 2 people on YouTube. That is the place to be tomorrow night. YouTube. Don't be late. 8 o'clock. But until then, everyone have a good night. See ya.